Hey Libras, it's Zahara Stars with Illum Astrology doing your February 2019 astro weather forecast. I hope you guys are doing awesome. This month is going to be an awesome month for pretty much everybody. We're going to have a new moon on the 4th in the sign of Aquarius, which is for you guys your 5th house of love and romance. And this new moon is about growth. And so you're going to see a lot of growth happening in your 5th house of creative self-expression, romance, anything that has to do with having fun. This new moon is going to trigger and open up new opportunities for you guys, which absolutely opens up new opportunities for finding love for those of you that are single. For those of you that are in a relationship, this new moon can, if you're in an unhealthy relationship or a relationship that is not bringing you satisfaction, this new moon can put an ending to that. It can give you revelations, realizations, and stuff like that. It's about endings and beginnings, but because it is positively aspected by Jupiter, which happens to be in your 3rd house of communication, travel, getting things to and from. It's actually a very positive new moon, which is going to be expansion and growth and things happening in that area. So any of you involved in any creative endeavors, you can see growth and expansion happening there. Any of you that are single and looking for love, growth and expansion is going to happen there. It's just going to be opening doors for fun times, for you having a lot of fun times. And plus the Sun and Mercury is currently transiting there as well, lighting up that house, making communication about love open up more, also about creative endeavors, having more fun. You guys are shining in that area. So it's going to be a really fun month for you guys, especially since Jupiter is transiting your 3rd house of communication. And also your local neighborhood, writing, things like that, learning new things. There's a lot of action and activity happening in your 3rd house with Jupiter expanding that area. Now, your luck and fortune also is going to be coming in the 4th house of home when Venus moves into Capricorn. So a lot of you are going to have a lot of benefits coming to the home. Venus is about money, pleasure, and beauty. So some of you might be remodeling your home, buying things for the home, making the home more comfortable. Spending time with family is also going to be favored. Wherever Jupiter and Venus are transiting, there's 2 benefactor planets in astrology, and I really like to focus on those because that's where you're going to see benefits of positivity, and those are 2 good places to see it. Now, those of you that are looking to buy a new car or a vehicle, Jupiter transiting there is going to help you find a good deal on those types of things. Also technology in your 3rd house, also getting along with your neighbors or siblings, spending a lot more time with them with Jupiter there. And then when Venus moves into Capricorn, which is going to be on the 3rd, you're going to start seeing benefits coming to your home. Now, please be sure to also listen to your rising sign, because both houses will be affected from your sun sign and from your rising sign. So you'll be able to see where the benefits will be coming to both of those places according to your rising sign and your sun sign. But you can see improvements and benefits coming to home and family. Also, cars and technology, you'll see benefits coming in those areas as well. Saturn and Pluto have been transiting in Capricorn for a while now, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on those. That is also occupying your home. So there's been a lot of transition in home and family, a lot of changes happening over the past year and a half. Or year. Saturn's transit is about 2 years in each house, depending upon the size of your house. So there's definitely been some issues within the home that you guys have been dealing with or that have dealt with, and now you're at the point where things should be settling down and you should be expanding, growing, and moving forward in those areas. So it does look like, Mars is transiting in Aries, and that is a very impulsive sign currently right now. Aries is all about just do it. Don't think a whole lot about it. Take action. Mars is the warrior planet where you feel courageous. And for you guys, that's in your 7th house of relationships. So you do have to be careful about getting into arguments, being spontaneous in your communication, flying off the handle, or people being that way with you. People just tend to be more aggressive, and you could be more aggressive or actively pursuing relationships. This is your house of marriage and business partnerships. So you do want to be cautious while Mars is transiting that area, just because Mars is impulsive, doesn't think things through, and can be argumentative. If there's anything bottled up or frustrations that you have within, they're likely to come out in any relationships or partnerships that you are currently involved in. But Mars will be changing signs because it's going to be moving into Taurus on the 14th. And that's going to be your 8th house of other people's money, sex, hidden matters, things behind the scenes. So when Mars transits there, sometimes you can feel either overly ambitious about trying to accumulate more money, which is good because it makes you put your action and your vitality and your energy all into that area. Again, you got to watch out for arguments with partners or with significant others. Sometimes you can feel like you're going against the, challenging aspects, because the 8th house is about transformation. It's about power. It's about your use of power and the power that other people use against you. Sometimes people can feel temporarily, while it first starts transiting that house, frustrations can come about where you feel like your efforts are not being appreciated. But for the most part, it's really about putting your efforts into accumulating more money, to building your net worth, to putting it into sex. It's a house of sex too. Okay. So you guys can find yourself, with a sexual increase for sure. And also attracting other partners. It's really good for sex. It makes you feel very confident. And it's also it works as an attraction magnet, because you do act quite a bit more confident, and therefore you attract the opposite sex or the same sex, whichever you prefer. It's just a magnetizing transit while it's transiting the 8th house. So there's going to be a lot of focus in partners, sexual matters, money matters, a lot of energy being put into those areas, a lot of benefits coming from home, cars, technology, communicating, socializing, having more fun, new love opening up for you guys, new relationships. Definitely with this new moon in Aquarius is going to open up, for those of you that are single, a lot of opportunity for love, a lot of opportunity to get your creative endeavors off the ground. Some of you might start new creative projects. If you're in the arts, of any type of arts, you're going to see new doors opening there, whether it's acting, music, dance, whatever it is. You'll see new doors opening up there. There's going to be a lot of focus on these areas for you for the month. So it looks like a really creative month, a good month for relationships, a good month for sexual relationships, a good month for increasing your finances and working towards a goal. Definitely having a little bit of fun there. Romance is really highlighted, I see, with the sun transiting through Aquarius along with Mercury and this new moon. And then there's a super full moon that's happening on the 19th in Virgo. And the super full moon is really powerful because it's closest to the earth and it has a very strong influence over us. And this super full moon is about removing obstacles. Okay, so this is really, really awesome. And this is happening in Virgo, which occupies your guys' 12th house of hidden matters, things behind the scenes, spiritual matters, metaphysical matters, dream world, and sleep time or the bedtime area. So having a supermoon here can definitely uncover revelations. You get like intuitional messages. Spirit guides can speak to you. You can uncover secrets, uncover things that you didn't realize before. Definitely tapping into your subconscious mind, releasing things from the past, releasing and removing obstacles, because that's what this moon is about. So this is a really cool place to have this supermoon happen, because our subconscious is often the area in which we sabotage ourselves or we act in ways which we don't realize we are doing. It's all about patterns that we have, behavioral patterns that we have, psychology, our dream world, our spiritual world, all these things. So having the supermoon here is definitely about releasing things of the past, releasing things that have been holding you back, getting rid of old outworn habits, addictions. This is the house of hospitals, rejuvenation, rest, all of these types of things, and the subconscious, along with hidden things behind the scenes, things that you were unaware of. So this will be illuminated, and you'll be able to remove these obstacles and move forward with, letting go of these things that aren't working for you and moving forward in the path that's working for you in a more positive way. Okay. So yeah, February looks like an awesome month for you guys. There are, a couple of days where I wouldn't make any major decisions, just because on the 22nd, Mercury in Pisces is going to square Jupiter. And this shows that there's going to be there's a possibility of illusions, or just not being able to pay attention to details, or to have illusions of grandeur where you feel like anything is possible, and things that might not be a good idea, you might think are a good idea at that time. That's the only thing that can happen negatively with this aspect, because we are thinking so optimistically, giving the benefit of the doubt, feeling like, and like sometimes you can feel like things are a good idea when they're not. So that's kind of the suggestion. I wouldn't make any major decisions. Now, if you have to sign a contract on this day and you already thought about doing it previous to, that's fine. If it comes across across you on this day, just think about it. Wait until a day later, or you can decide on it the day before, because that's when Mercury is sextile Saturn in Capricorn, and that's a good day to make a decision because you will be thinking things thoroughly. Let's see what else we have. I think that on the 13th, you guys are going to want to try something new, or it's a good day to try something new because Mars in Aries will conjunct Uranus in Aries, which is all about taking that bold step towards something fearlessly, and trying a new approach, trying something new. It's a really good day to do that and to take action on something that maybe you've been holding back or you haven't had the courage to do so, because you're going to feel very, very, very courageous on the 13th. So yeah, overall, the month looks fantastic. I do think that it's going to be a very productive month for you guys, especially because these moons are so positive. The new moon is all about growth and expansion and a great aspect with Jupiter. And it's definitely going to bring benefits to you guys within the home environment, family environment, love environment, creative endeavors, having more fun, all of that stuff. You're going to see those benefits coming in those areas. So I hope that you guys found this helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed and would like to, please be sure to click the bell so you can get notified of my uploads. Otherwise, you won't get notified. I'm sending you guys positive energy for all the best. It's a great month, so make the most of it. And if you'd like your own personal reading, you can visit my site. It's in the description at www.illumastrology.blogspot.com for your own personal reading. But also be sure to listen to your rising sign, because these benefits will be coming to both houses according to your rising sign and your sun sign. All right, I'm sending you guys positive energy again, and until next time.